Live in our Hartford newsroom tonight to tell us they are taking their complaints right to YouTube, very popular among young people. Good evening, Mark.
That's right. Good evening, Keith and Jocelyn. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. I'm sure that you know that YouTube has quickly become one of the most recognizable stops on the internet, especially among young people. So it makes perfect sense that an issue about young people voting in primary elections would get the YouTube treatment.
The House of Representatives is voting by roll call. Members to the chamber. The House is voting by roll call. Members to the chamber.
When your state lawmakers vote on your state laws, they each push a button on their desks. Red button for no and a green button for yes. The votes are displayed next to their names on a huge tally board, and the votes are tabulated by a machine that displays the final vote. Last week, when the House was voting on that constitutional amendment to let 17-year-olds vote in primaries, a number of Republican lawmakers changed their votes from yes to no before the machine was shut off. Their vote switching is now the subject of a video on YouTube. The video, produced by a group called the Connecticut Young Democrats, implies it was some kind of conspiracy to kill the amendment.
Well, I think what we want to do is show the intent of these Republican members who clearly, when there was a dispute as to exactly how many votes were needed to pass this amendment, they saw an opportunity to kill it, and we believe that they did it.
But Republican leader Cafaro and others say that's not the case, that they support the concept but don't like the language and voted yes by mistake.
The first time was totally a mistake. I was in favor of the concept. I voted yes. I ran into a meeting in the back room, came back, and they said, oh, my God, I voted green. I ran back and changed it to red.
So there was no big conspiracy here to try to kill it?
No, not at all.
The amount of time given for lawmakers to push their red or green buttons is up to the Speaker of the House. The amount of time varies. And even the sponsor of the 17-year-old voting amendment believes he's done it.
Have I ever personally changed the button after I pushed it? I think so.
It's happened many, many times. The Republican lawmakers also point out that 14 Democrats either voted no on this amendment or didn't vote at all. They were absent. The amendment fell 9 votes short, you will recall, of the 3/4 vote needed to help put it on the ballot next year. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News Channel 8.